We're here at our production facility in Perthshire. We produce 30,000 tonnes a year of conditioned wood chips which go to fuel biomass boilers in hospitals, schools and local businesses. So we're using the higher portions of the tree. It's the lower grade timber, so what's left over after saw logs have been taken away for the construction trade.
RTS is unique because we provide an end-to-end service. We plant the trees, we manage the forests, we harvest the trees, and then the timber is used for a variety of purposes, including here at our wood fuel yard.
The majority of our timber comes from RTS managed forests. That gives us direct access to the timber market, and even when timber is scarce, we can guarantee supply to our customers.
The timber lorries pick up the freshly cut timber in local forests. They drive them down to the yard, and when they get into the yard, they come here to the weighbridge and I weigh them in. And then once they've been weighed in, they go into the yard, drop off the timber.
When it's then brought into the yard, we'll then stack it in piles all over the different areas of the yard. The timber, once it is ready to be chipped, it will sit in stacks like this. The chipper will come in and it will sit in between our active chipping area and the stacks of timber themselves. And it will grab the timber from the active stacks, put it through the chipper that we have in and just fill the concrete pads outside the shed.
So when the fresh timber comes on site, it's around 40 to 50% moisture content. And part of our process is to get that moisture content down by drying the timber so that it's around 25% or whatever the boilers that we are servicing need to run properly.
Well, we've recently invested in a new state-of-the-art boiler system here, which comes with its own drying floor, which allows us to increase our drying capacity. We burn our own wood chips, which creates heat and hot water, which then goes through a heat exchanger and a radiator, producing hot air, which then goes through this wind tunnel and under ducts under the floor and up through the chips to dry them. We have these agitating augers on the floor, which helps to stir up the chip when it is in situ on the floors and create a more consistently dried chip.
Moisture testing occurs throughout the process using a range of calibrated quality management tools, like moisture probes and bulk moisture meters, and these are validated by dry testing. So once those chips are dry and tested to the right moisture content, we use a telehandler with a bucket. Once the lorries have been loaded up with the wood chip, they come back onto the weighbridge. We weigh them up to find out how much wood chip they've got on them, and then they head off to local schools and hospitals to deliver the wood chip to the boilers.
We're here at Bertha Park High School in Perth, filling up biomass plant on the wood chip. We're here usually once a week, sometimes more if it's a cold spell we're going through, or if it's the summertime, maybe once every fortnight.
RTS operates using our own fleet of delivery vehicles fitted with specialist equipment, which means we're able to service many different types of boiler systems.
We're at Victoria Hospital in Kirkcaldy today. We're busy filling up the underground store for the biomass boiler. Victoria Hospital is a very important customer for RTS.
We've been getting fuel from RTS now for well over 10 years. During the winter period we're taking 3 lorry loads a week, which is 300 cubic metres. The wood chips serving about a third of our heat demand, supporting the patient care in the 550 bed hospital. The relationship with RTS Forestry is an excellent relationship. It's one of partnership and collaboration, and we hope it goes forward into the longer term.
RTS Wood Fuel supplies around 150 biomass boilers, as far north as Inverness and as far south as Lincoln. We help our customers in the public and private sector meet their sustainability targets. For example, Perth and Kinross Council want to achieve net zero carbon emissions by 2045 or sooner. And NHS Fife are committed to net zero by 2040.
All our raw material comes from within 40 miles of our production sites, and in 2025, 80% of that raw material came from within an 18-mile radius. So we're passionate about short supply chains, providing an ethical, low-carbon fuel, taking forest residues and the low-value timber and converting it into a heating fuel that can be supplied to local schools, local hospitals, providing heat in a sustainable way.
We're investing in renewable energy generation at our own facilities to take the demand away from the grid.
Quality is at the heart of everything we do here at RTS. There's very careful checks at every stage of the process, through from production into drying and then quality control.
All our fuels are registered under the Woodshaw Quality Assurance Scheme. Our depots are registered on the biomass suppliers list to ensure legality and sustainability of our products. RTS provides a quality assured solution for biomass systems registered under the Renewable Heat Incentive. This gives our customers confidence that they can expect a high quality product that's truly sustainable. Here at RTS, we pride ourselves on the highest possible standards of quality, sustainability and reliability.
If you would like to contact RTS Woodfuel, you can give us a ring, email us, or visit our website using the details on the screen.